Busch Series Racing on Fox is presented by America Online. Want a better internet? You belong in America Online. And brought to you by AC Delco. Real car guys know AC Delco. Aaron's makes dreams come true with dream prices on dream products. And Subway. Experience the great taste of a fresh toasted sub today. Subway. Eat fresh. A lot of diversity in this front five as we've completed 6 laps. A Mexican driver leading, a driver from New Jersey, a Canadian in third as you ride with Ron Fellows, a Californian of Middle Eastern descent in fourth, Boris Said, and a Mexican, Carlos Contreras, in fifth. Now, Robbie Gordon started 38th, climbed his way up to 24th, but then his number 83 appeared to have problems. You'll see Gordon pull out of line on this straightaway.
Looks like gearbox when he does like that. I don't know. Maybe Jeff can tell us.
DW, what's going on right now with Robbie's car is they're speculating they have a problem either with a plug wire or a plug has quit working. He said all of a sudden the engine just seemed like it lost power. It's still running, but it's running flat. And again, they're hoping that it's something they can work on and repair. But as we've already seen earlier this week, they did have engine problems when they first got here, and their woes may be continuing.
Yeah, we talked about the shifting that goes on here, and they're not turning that many RPMs like we normally turn, about 9,000 RPM. But all it takes is miss a shift or something, and you can have your share of problems.
Boy, Ron Fellows is just wearing Truex out. I mean, he's putting every road race move he knows on him. Ron can't get off of a turn 2 there, 3, to get him down turn 4. That's where he'd like to pass him.
Right on this straightaway, the back straight.
Yeah. Martin gets off there a little bit better than Ron does.
Fellows in the 87 from Mississauga, Ontario. Veteran road racer. Had a lot of success driving Corvettes. And John Wood in the 47 from Stewart, Virginia. He said, on this road course, I feel like Jet Clampett in Beverly Hills. I am lost.
Saw Ramirez there, the 43 car. Looks like has been smoking for several laps. I believe he's in trouble as well.
The 43, Ramirez, off then on.
Has a right front down. And it's a long way around this road course, over 2.5 miles to get back to the pits.
And that's easy to do, Larry, with these curbs. You hit that tire up on a curb, you can knock it off the wheel.
He apparently put some debris on the track because caution waves for the first time today. Now, under NASCAR rules, at the moment of caution, the field is frozen. There are 11 scoring loops located at various points around this racetrack, and a driver is scored as of the last loop that he passed. That was John Wood in Beverly Hills, I think, somewhere not in the chicane, but elsewhere.
As he said, a little bit lost.
And like we mentioned earlier,
making a real good time.
Any positions he gained, as long as he gives them back, there would be no penalty for that.
Ramirez at 4 feet 11. Not the tallest driver in the field, but oh boy, now here's trouble.
Yeah, that's when the car comes apart. The tire comes apart and beats the car to death.
Yeah, they're not running that inner liner, that safety shield here like we do at a lot of speedways, but those curves are flat in the tire.
Talked to Ramirez this morning. He was really excited about running this race in his home country. Tough luck. We're under caution in Mexico City. Pit road is open. Second place Martin Truex Jr. is in. Mexican star Adrian Fernandez is in, and more. Here's Matt.
Truex gives up the second spot. Now the game plan originally, Mike, was to go with the leader, but Jorge Guedes stayed out. Truex telling Bono Mannion the car is loose on exit on the right-handers. The car could turn better. It was losing grip, and he's down and away. To Jeff Hammond.
Right now, Robbie Gordon's crew's gone to work under the hood, trying to determine whether it's a plug wire or what kind of engine problem they may be having right now. Robbie said, guys, work on the engine, put some gas in it, and see if we can diagnose what the problem is. Do not worry about tires right now.
Among the title contenders, David Green and Reed Sorensen were both in. I'd say about a dozen, 15 cars came in under this caution flag.
Yeah, you know, you can do a lot of work on a race car on a road course because it takes a long time for that pace car to come back around.
But I think the most surprising car that made a pit stop was probably Mark Truex Jr. He was about the only car in the top 12 or 14 that came to pit road.
I know why he pitted. He got tired of Ron wearing him out. He wanted to get him off his back bumper.
But just to make sure that we make everyone understand why a lot of these leaders did not pit. This is an 80-lap race. The crew chiefs tend to run this race backwards, like I was talking in the beginning. So what that means, if you can run 30 laps on fuel, if you get to pit road by lap 50, you can go to the end. If you can get to pit road by lap 18 to 20, that means you can do it on one stop. You want to make as few pit stops as possible. What I don't like about Mark Truex Jr.'s strategy, he will still have to make 2 pit stops.
Robbie Gordon has returned to his pit. Tough break for the
he's being held, Mike.
sitter.